Happy Tuesday morning. It's Kitty Boitnott of Boitnott Coaching with another message for you as opposed to a written newsletter. I'm beginning to kind of like these video messages, and I hope you are too. They're quick and they're relatively easy, and I hope that you're enjoying the various messages that I've been sending you. Today's message has to do with the new year. Statistics show that for those of us who are foolish enough to make resolutions on New Year's Eve and think that our lives are going to magically change overnight just because we've said that we want to lose weight or have better relationships or get a better job or whatever it is for you, have more money, that it just magically happens, and it doesn't magically happen. We all know that. We've had experience with setting resolutions over the years and knowing that we generally don't keep them. If you've actually made a resolution and stuck with it for more than a month, you're in the small minority. So good for you. But most of us don't have that kind of stick-to-itiveness. Now, that's not to say that change isn't possible, because it certainly is. But it doesn't come about as the result of a New Year's resolution. Change comes about as the result of making a decision. And if you listen carefully to anyone who's ever told the story of how they made a decision to lose 100 pounds or to get as healthy as they've ever been in their lives, no matter where they are or what their current physical state, or they made a decision to start their own business and 5 years later they are thriving and doing what they love, or they made a decision to have a better relationship, and because they made a decision, they've changed their lives forever. And the decision is the key. Without a decision, you simply won't have what you need in order to stick with the resolve that you need in order to make a change. So I urge you to consider that for this 2015, whatever it is that you want to be, do, or have in the new year, in the upcoming months, whether it's to lose 20 pounds or to get a better job or to forge a better relationship or to have a relationship if you happen to be in a single state right now and you don't want to be. Whatever it is for you, and it doesn't matter to anyone except you, but you have to make a decision before anything else can happen. And then you would want to use the can-do method that we've been talking about for the last few weeks to actually take the steps that you need, make the forward movement that you need to make in order to make the changes that you want for yourself. So I invite you not to make a resolution New Year's Eve, but to consider what decision you need to make. And notice I'm using the singular because you only want to make one decision at a time. You will overwhelm yourself and doom yourself to sure failure if you try to take on more than one major change at a time. So make a decision, and then after you've succeeded in making that reality a part of your life, then it'll be time to make a new decision about some other area of your life. But don't overwhelm yourself. Don't doom yourself to failure by offering to do more than one thing at a time. Change is hard. I won't kid you. Change is hard. We have habits that we need to break, and we've got them because they've become automatic. That's what a habit is. If habits were easy to break, we'd be breaking them all the time. And we would be doing things that we know are in our own best self-interest. But if you still smoke, you know how hard a habit that is to break. If you've been trying to lose 15 pounds for the last 15 years, you know. I don't have to tell you how hard it is. I do have to tell you, perhaps, that in order to make the change you want to make, it's up to you, and you simply have to decide. So that's the message for today. I hope you have a fabulous Tuesday. Have a fabulous new year. I will see you in 2015.